Hello YouTube, it's the Studman360 and I'd like to talk to you guys about console gaming. Console gaming to me has been a passion for a while. I bought the Xbox, I bought the Xbox 360, I had a PS1 and a Nintendo 64 and a Super Nintendo. But I just don't feel right about consoles anymore. I'm supposed to be looking forward to the 720, and don't get me wrong, I am. It's just that the rumors that has been coming around about you have to be connected online all the time, and no backwards compatibility, and the game will be locked to your system. Now, I like to have options. I may not need the options, but I like to have options. Internet connection is a big one. If I wanted to take my Xbox to like a job site to where I'm staying in camp, because now I work in a ton of camp jobs. Well, I live in camp basically. I live in camp, and they don't have the greatest internet connection. Not all of them do, anyways. You don't get unlimited internet, and sometimes they may be restricted. Sometimes they won't even allow you to stream Netflix or even Xbox Live. So with the 720 having to have an online connection all the time, I'm hoping this is just a rumor and it's not in the final product. Now, no backwards compatibility. Now, this is pretty much make me say, okay, I want to say to my Xbox, is without backwards compatibility, I won't be able to play my Battlefield 3, my Halo 4, or any of the games that are on Xbox. And it sucks. Like, Battlefield 3 is one of my favorite military shooters, and Halo 4 is my favorite sci-fi shooter. And it just really makes me sad. It's like, you're almost downgrading. I remember when the N64 came out, there was no such thing as backwards compatibility. Hell, there wasn't. I don't even think you could back then. I don't even think they had any attachments for it. So it's really a downgrade, and it's really downgrading to having to be on an internet connection all the time. It just feels really primitive. They did not have internet connections all of the time on the PC gaming back then. But it just feels like it's been stripped of everything that made it such a cool piece of hardware. It's really worrisome. I'm thinking about going over to PC gaming. I'm not going to ditch my 360 totally. I will play Halo 4 and stuff like that. But once I'm able to afford a gaming rig, I might use that for my multiplayer fix. Once the Xbox 360's servers do go down, if in fact the 720 is not backwards compatible and has to be on an online connection all the time. So, I don't see the point in buying it. There are cool features. It might be more like how the PS3 was with all the media stuff, and maybe even full clan support, and maybe they might just break that 32 limit player that the consoles are limited to in multiplayer. So, I'm worried about the future of gaming, to be honest. Luckily, the PS4 is backwards compatible. Well, it's not backwards compatible, but you can still buy used games. And, with me wanting to buy a house soon, I can't always afford to buy a brand new game. So, what do you think about this? Are you thinking about switching to PC gaming? Or are you still strong and true about console gaming? leave a comment, subscribe, and have a nice day. Goodbye.